Hey YouTube, this is PrimetimePokemon. In this video, I'll be doing some Pokemon TCG Online gameplay. This time, I'll be battling with my Rayquaza GX and Vikavolt deck. Now, I have reviewed a deck similar to the one that I'll be using in today's video in the past on my channel. The exact deck that I'm using to battle in this video is the deck that Andrew Mahone used at the Philadelphia Regional. So I can jump on over to the online game, show you the deck checklist before getting into a battle. Alright, so I have the deck checklist pulled up in the online TCG. General strategy wise with this deck, you want to try and attack every single turn with Rayquaza GX. You can accelerate energy via Vikavolt, and then you can do major damage every single turn with Dragon Break, which does 30 damage times the number of grass and lightning type energy attached to all of your Pokemon. And then of course Vikavolt Strong Charge, the ability on this card, once per turn you can attach a grass and lightning energy from your deck to your Pokemon. And then if you are facing a deck that limits what GX cards can do, or maybe something like a Shrine and Punishment deck, I do use 3 copies of Shining Lugia just so I can take down those types of Pokemon. Sometimes decks like these include Delmise from Celestial Storm, a Grass-type Pokemon. Very similar to Shining Lugia, Grass-type Pokemon would be an advantage against something like Lycanroc GX. So I can get into a battle now. See what we face. So let's find the appropriate deck, skip right past it, there we go, and go to play. Now it is always important to know the exact number of each card in your deck, that way you know if the card has been prized or not. So it looks like a fighting and psychic type deck, could be a Necrozma deck. Go tails here. I did win the coin flip. I'll be polite, hello. So I'm going to start with Rayquaza in the active Pokemon spot. It does have a good ability on it, which allows you to attach an additional energy. I'll probably use Pokemon Fan Club the first turn. So it does look like a Malamar Necrozma GX deck, and I have faced this deck plenty of times in the past. So what I'm going to do right away is I think I'm going to use Pokemon Fan Club and go and get at least one Grubbin, maybe another Rayquaza. So I think I'm going to do that. I am going to actually get a Grubbin, and then I am going to get a Rayquaza. And then what I can do, I'll put down Grubbin, and I want to make sure with Stormy Winds that I get an energy card from my discard pile onto Rayquaza. So I'm actually going to use Ultra Ball, discard the Lightning, and then also discard Tapu Lele. I just have the 2 Tapu Lele in the deck. And then I'm going to go and get another Grubbin, I would say. I can also go and get a Marshadow Let Loose, but I'm going to put 2 Grubbin down. That way if I do get 2 Vikavolt in play, it's pretty much over. So I'll go like that, and then I'll go like this. Yes, I would like to discard the top 3, and I am going to attach a lightning energy to that one, and then I'm going to attach an energy there. What can Mewtwo do? Nothing turn 1, so I am actually going to use Switch, because my opponent may use Let Loose, probably not with only 2 cards in my hand, but I'm going to switch it with that Rayquaza. Next turn, I can knock out whatever Pokemon my opponent has in the active Pokemon spot. So I'll just pass and see what my opponent gets set up. They might have a Guzma in hand. I don't know why else they would put Mewtwo in the active Pokemon spot with such a high retreat cost. I actually used Deoxys from Celestial Storm instead of that Mewtwo in my deck. Some Mysterious Treasure. Ooh, they couldn't get rid of a Psychic Energy. So they're getting another Inkay. Of course, Malamar can accelerate Psychic Energy from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon. if they have Dawnwing's Necrozma GX in the deck, that card's GX attack can do 180 damage if my opponent has more prize cards remaining than I do. With this Rayquaza GX deck, as long as you can get one Vikavolt set up, the game's pretty much over, because once you get 6 energy in play, that's 180 damage right there. That knocks out pretty much anything. So they do have Lunala Prism Star. So this is another way to accelerate Psychic type energy. So they are going and getting a Malamar. Now if I could Cynthia into a Marshadow, that would be helpful, because I know they have a Malamar in their hand, so they couldn't do anything. What I'm going to do is I am going to Tapu Lele here, and then I'm going to go and get, I might go and get a Lily. That way, if I get a rare candy, I already have Vikavolt in my hand. So I'm going to go and get a Lily. Let's see what else is in here. Volkner is very good for getting an Ultra Ball or a rare candy. I would love to get Marshadow. I do have 1 Energy Recycler in hand and 4 rare candy. So I'm going to get Lily, 1 less card. So I'm going to use Lily. Really need, there's a rare candy right there. That worked out. So I can rare candy. And then I'm going to evolve Grubbin into Vikavolt. I didn't get the energy that I wanted, which hurts, but I can get 4 total energy cards and do 120 damage. That knocks out this Mewtwo. So I am going to use Strong Charge. I will put a Grass Energy on the active and a Lightning Energy on this Rayquaza. And then I should be able to knock out Mewtwo with Dragon Break. Tempest GX is a very good move as well, especially if you go second during the game. So I'll knock that out, I thought, and damage is decreased. Let's see why that is. Yep, pressure is ability. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks do 20 less damage. Which last turn I wouldn't have done anything different because I couldn't get another energy into play. I couldn't switch my opponent's active Pokemon. So I should have read that ability first, but now I'll know. Mimikyu on the bench over there. Copycat, very good. It can copycat Dragon Break, but really can't do much damage because the deck doesn't use Grass and Lightning type energy. And you can hear my parakeet chirping back there. He must be excited. Wants me to win the game. Now here I would love to get Guzma, rotate Necrozma GX into the active Pokemon spot and knock it out with Rayquaza GX, since I can use Strong Charge again next turn. They're going to go and get another Malamar. Do they have any energy here? They have 3 energy, so they can do a lot. And Necrozma GX can knock out Rayquaza GX in 1 turn with Prismatic Burst. They just have to be able to retreat Mewtwo. And they might want to Guzma Vikavolt into the active Pokemon spot, and they're not going to. They didn't have any way to retreat Mewtwo. Boy, and I really can't do anything there either. I don't have Escape Rope. I don't have any way to go and get Guzma. So I'm just going to have to Cynthia and then see what happens from there. So I am going to Cynthia first. Didn't really get anything there. So I'm going to Strong Charge and just attach those here. So now I can do 6 times 30, which would be 180 minus a 20 here, so I can knock out Mewtwo, not a problem. I would like to get another Rayquaza in play, which I may do with Ultra Ball, but I'll probably just hold on to that now. So do I have any energy here? I have 1 energy, so I could do that, but next turn I may try and get another Vikavolt. Actually, I might do that right now. Now that I see that, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of Shining Lugia. We really don't need it. And then I'm going to get rid of Volkner. I don't need that either. So I'm going to go and get Vikavolt. I'm going to use Rare Candy, Volgruven into Vikavolt. So now, next turn, I can then go and get another Rayquaza, Strong Charge that right away, and then I would have 9 energy cards in play, 10 total if I use Strong Charge on both. So now I'm just going to knock this one out and hoping my opponent can't really do much. They're going to be able to knock out Rayquaza GX with this Necrozma, but that is about it. They're going to have to discard those energy after attacking. And they may want to... How many energy cards do they have here? 2. So they need 1 from their hand and then 2 over here. And then they can use Moon's Eclipse GX, which would be the right way to do that. Let's see if they do that or not. And it looks like they do have enough energy to do that. That's going to hurt. Luckily, I do have Guzma, so then I can at least knock out Necrozma GX the following turn. That really hurts, because they'll use Invasion, move it there. You can see what Invasion does there. So they'll knock out Rayquaza. And then I'm going to move in Tapu Lele. Now after this, Dawn Wings can only do 120 damage a turn. So I'm going to have to use Guzma, I think. Because right now this can do 90 damage. I can get 7 total energy cards out, which knocks out Necrozma GX, not a problem. So I need 6 total energy cards. I can do that with 1 Strong Charge and just attaching 2 energy cards here. So I'm going to Strong Charge. Once, 1, and 2. And then attach an energy here and Guzma up their Necrozma. And I'm going to Guzma up Rayquaza. Now if I did the math correctly, 6 times 30 would be 180. There's nothing here that limits the amount of damage that I do. So then I can Dragon Break and knock it out. So 3 remaining prize cards now. Grass Energy and Mysterious Treasure. So I can go get another Rayquaza GX. So now they're going to accelerate energy with Full Moon Star, I would guess. And they put out a Stadium card. It just decreases the retreat cost of their Pokemon that have Psychic energy attached to them. So Dawn Wings can again do 120. They're going to... Boy, I might end up losing this game because they're going to use Prismatic Burst again. Ooh, what they're going to do is they're going to use Invasion, put Dawn Wings Necrozma in, and then retreat it for Necrozma GX. So I might be in trouble. I don't know if there was much else I could do here. So yep, so they're putting Invasion, using Invasion, then they're going to retreat it, and then Prismatic Burst. So I'm in a lot of trouble here. Wow. So what I can do, boy oh boy, 2 prize cards left. I think this is game over for myself. So what I'm going to do, lots of energy there. I need an energy recycler big time. So I'm going to Mysterious Treasure Vikavolt. I don't need that anymore. I'm going to go and get Rayquaza. And let's see if I have milled an energy recycler. I have not. So I am going to put it there. So let's see. I need 1 energy there. I think I am going to... It's going to hurt. mill it. Ooh, I did mill one energy recycler. So I am going to attach a lightning energy to that. Now I am going to let me see what I have here first. So strong charge. I have one strong charge left. I really needed that energy recycler. So now I'm going to Cynthia, hoping that I get an energy recycler. Attach an energy here. I do have 2 switch in the deck. I believe I've used only one. Yep, just the one. So right now I can do 180 damage. So I can knock it out. I desperately need an energy recycler here. I do not get it, which is a bit disappointing. I could rescue Stretcher. I think I'm going to. I'm going to rescue Stretcher, Tapu Lele GX back into my hand and go after, let's see, Volkner, I believe. I have 2 Volkner in the deck. So I am going to go and get Tapu Lele GX. Alright, now I am going to just retreat it for that Rayquaza. Strong charge, I don't have anything left. So nothing left. So I desperately need that other energy recycler. I'm going to retreat here. I can still knock this out. Take 2 prize cards. Guzma. There we go. Energy recycler. So let's see. I don't think my opponent can use Copycat on Dragon Break. They only can do 120 with Dawn Wings. Here they really can't do anything. I don't think they can get 4 energy on there. And right now I can just knock out Mimikyu and win the game. So they're probably just checking what was in their deck with that mysterious treasure. They may scoop here. They're putting another Inkay out. Probably playing for the next turn, hoping they can get another Malamar in. Because they did attach an energy from their hand. So they can do 120 here. What are they going to Psychic Recharge on? On Lunala, so they are playing for the next turn, I think. So they can't get 4 energy on there. Invasion. I really don't know what they're going to do. Oh, they're going to put me to sleep. That's what they're going to do. Which won't matter. I have Guzma in my hand. I woke up anyways. That's game. So I did win this one, which was a big surprise. So there it is. I didn't think I would win for a while, but with 2 Vikavolt on my bench, it's easy to get my Rayquaza GX set up and get lots of energy into play. So that was a big win. And one of the reasons that this deck, Rayquaza GX Vikavolt, is one of my favorite decks out there. So I can show the deck checklist again. Go over to Deck Manager. Wait until I get my coins here. Deck Manager. And then here's a look at the deck checklist again. I didn't use Volkner at all, but that is a good supporter. Just happy with this deck overall. Again, this is Andrew Mahone's deck that he brought to the Philadelphia Regional. I believe he placed in the top 32 with this deck, so it was pretty good overall. So there you have it. Thanks everyone for watching. As always, before you go, make sure to check out all the links in the description of this video, including links to my blog, Facebook, and Twitter pages. If you have any suggestions for me for improvements on these types of videos, or if you have decks you'd like me to battle with, please let me know in the comment section of this video. So thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.